Man, to find the Ark of the Covenant, okay, guys? Open it up and see if there's anything about boiling a kid in its mother's milk. When I say kid, I mean a baby goat, not a child. But I wouldn't put it past him. Hey folks, welcome to Joel Reads Bible. I'm Joel. I read Bibles so that you don't have to. And we're back with another chapter of Deuteronomy. I'm going to get it. Another chapter of Deuteronomy. No. Another chapter of oh man, it's so hard to say. Another chapter of It's the 10th chapter of Deuteronomy, and it's probably going to be really, really good. No promises, that might not happen this time, but what will happen is at the end of the chapter, I'm going to tell you what I loved about the chapter and what I loathed. It might not be that insightful, but it's something to look forward to. And when you're reading the Bible, you need something to look forward to, okay? You need something to look forward to, all right? It's not easy. It's not easy. I've gone through 10 chapters of and it's been some of it hasn't been that bad, but now it's just for some reason ugh. Let's just get into it. Deuteronomy chapter 10. At that time, Yahweh said to me, "Cut 2 stone tablets like the first, and come up to me unto the mountain, and make an ark of wood. I will write on the tablets the words that were in the first tablets which you broke, and you shall put them in the ark." It's so dumb because, we've read this stuff. So we know that the words on the second set of tablets were not the same as the words on the first set of tablets. They're a completely different set of 10 commandments. It's one of the classic stupid Bible contradictions. And it's comical, actually. It's like, why wouldn't you just double check? Why wouldn't you just... Even when they do the third set, it's slightly different. It's closer to the first set, but that middle set is like, why would you get that so wrong? You didn't have to. You are people. People get things wrong, but you're compiling this. Are you that sloppy? I could read this a lot faster if I wasn't releasing 2 episodes a week. I could proofread this. Also, we have been reading this, and we did notice that they don't match. And I'm just a guy. I'm not even a scholar. So I made an ark of acacia wood and cut 2 stone tablets like the first, and went up but on the mountain, having the 2 tablets in my hand. He wrote on tablets, according to the first writing, the 10 commandments, which Yahweh spoke to you on the mountain out of the middle of the fire the day of the assembly, and Yahweh gave them to me. No, they're not. They are not. They are not. Read Exodus 34. They are not the same as Exodus 20. I turned and came down from the mountain and put the tablets in the ark which I had made, and there they are, as Yahweh commanded me. Man, to find the Ark of the Covenant, okay, guys? Open it up and see if there's anything about boiling a kid in its mother's milk. When I say kid, I mean a baby goat, not a child. But I wouldn't put it past him. The children of Israel traveled from Beeroth Bene Jaakan to Moserah. There Aaron died, and there he was buried, and Eleazar his son ministered in the priest's office in his place. From there they traveled to Gudgodah, and from Gudgodah to Jotbethah, a land of brooks of water. At that time, Yahweh set apart the tribe of Levi to bear the ark of Yahweh's covenant, to stand before Yahweh, to minister to him, and to bless in his name to this day. Therefore, Levi has no portion nor inheritance with his brothers. Yahweh is his inheritance, according as Yahweh your God spoke to him. They don't get an inheritance except for being taken care of and not having to worry about food, shelter, riches, slaves. Like they get all that stuff. They even get animals. Like they literally get everything. They just don't get to pass it down, but they kind of do because the job is passed down to the next generation of Levites. They just don't own the land in the same way. They just get to stay there. Bit of a fuzzy line between no inheritance and definitely inheriting a very rich and lush life of control over literally everyone else and being fed every day with meat, unlike anyone else. So interesting how they spin that one, these wacky religious leaders. Yeah, we're all falling for it. You tricked us. They tricked a lot of people. They tricked like millions and millions and billion. They may have tricked billions of people. I don't even. They've tricked a lot of people. I stayed on the mountain as at the first time, 40 days and 40 nights, and Yahweh listened to me that time also. Yahweh would not destroy you. Yahweh said to me, arise. Take your journey before the people, and they shall go in and possess the land which I swore to their fathers to give to them. Now, Israel, what does Yahweh your God require of you? But to fear Yahweh your God, to walk in all his ways, to love him, and to serve Yahweh your God with all your heart and with all your soul, to keep Yahweh's commandments and statutes, which I command you today for your good. What does Yahweh want? Follow his laws with all your heart and with all your soul. Serve him. Give me the goats. Give me the bulls. Give me all that stuff. Give me all sorts of riches and wealth that you have. Do your tithes. Give us the tabernacle shekel. Their money is named after the tabernacle. Their money is a religious thing. Like, I've never thought of that before. It's always called like the tabernacle shekel or something. Behold, to Yahweh your God belongs heaven, the heaven of heavens, and the earth with all that is therein. Only Yahweh had a delight in your fathers to love them, and he chose their offspring after them, even you above all peoples, as it is today. Heaven belongs to Yahweh. Not just heaven, but the heaven of heavens, like way up there. So that's an interesting sort of new kind of verbiage, like so high up there. The heaven of the heavens belongs to him. So he's really, that's why you can't see him floating in the sky, because he's like above the heavens. He's like in the heavens. He's in maybe even the heavens. He's like really up there. It's because 7 is his favorite, probably the 7th heaven. Circumcise therefore the foreskins of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked. Oh, that's interesting that we have circumcising your heart as an idea here, because I thought that was a New Testament thing. He's saying circumcise your heart. Circumcise the foreskin of your penis, too. Like, he's not saying, like, don't do the penis. He's like, do the penis. But also the foreskin of your heart, which is just hilarious. Like, they're like, let's do a metaphor. What should it be? Well, you know how we, like, we take off the hood. We make all the penises convertibles. You know how we do that? Well, in the same way, I guess that'd be the roof. We should have them do that to their hearts. What does that mean? Like they're dedicating their penis to us, him, as because of the covenant, and then they should do that to their hearts. Yeah, but hearts don't have like foreskin, do they? We don't know. We've never seen one. We see them, but we don't really know how they work. We're shepherds. Most of us are just illiterate shepherds. So I think maybe all parts of body have foreskin. Is this a foreskin? I think this is a foreskin. Foreskin. Is it? Does this have a foreskin? Like, everything's got a foreskin to them. They're like, there are so many foreskins. The heart's got to have a foreskin. Circumcise the heart foreskin too. And then no more stiff-necked people. I get stiff when I'm naked. Hezekiah, you know what he means. So cute. For Yahweh your God, he is God of gods and Lord of lords, the great God, the mighty and the awesome, who doesn't respect persons or take bribes. We'll see if he takes bribes. What happened with the Jephthah's daughter thing? Did he not say that if you let me win, I will give you whatever comes out of my house? Is that not a bribe? When the daughter ran out, God did accept the bribe. Like he took the bribe after he had him win. Yeah, he takes bribes, guys. He takes bribes. I would almost say that the whole sacrificial system is bribes. You're bribing God by killing an animal that he will have your sin atoned. It's not really a bribe in the same way that Jephthah's daughter was, for sure. Well, that's a contradiction, a sad contradiction. But we also get some interesting language here that is going to be in the New Testament as well. There's a lot of OG famous lines that happen in Deuteronomy. He is God of gods and Lord of lords. The great God. Our God is an awesome God. The awesome. So there's a lot of those kind of cool Christianese language that we weren't getting in the other books of the Torah, but now they're starting to use them, and I'm sure they will be used a lot and reiterated, but these are the ones that are very familiar to me. He executes justice for the fatherless and widow, and loves the foreigner in giving him food and clothing. Therefore love the foreigner, for you were foreigners in the land of Egypt. You shall fear Yahweh your God. You shall serve him. You shall cling to him, and you shall swear by his name. Don't take it in vain, but swear by it. But don't swear an oath by it. I think we're going to learn later. But swear by it. He is your praise, and he is your God who has done for you these great and awesome things which your eyes have seen. Your fathers went down to Egypt with 70 persons, and now Yahweh your God has made you as the stars of the sky for multitude. Sorry, what was that? Your fathers, you guys remember that, your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? No, just Jacob and Joseph and all the 12 tribes, they went down to Egypt. Why did they do that? Well, at the time, there was this horrible famine, and then Joseph, he convinced them, don't do this. But now I'm doing a recap. What's happening? And then God gave him a dream, and he was able to, stop the everyone from dying. And then he had to move into Goshen. He had to move into Egypt. What God facilitated through Joseph that we would be in Egypt? Sorry? Yeah, he is your praise. He is your God. He has done for you these great and awesome... Whoa. Was the great and awesome thing putting us in the very place where we became slaves originally? Because Reuben and because the other one sold Joseph into slavery, God didn't have any hand in that? Well, he meant it for good, because what good? What good? Moving us as a people to, and now I'm talking about us as if we're all one person, but moving us to Egypt so that we would become slaves, and then so then he could say, hey, look at what I did. I got you guys out of there by killing a bunch of firstborns, and only not killing you because you did a disgusting blood ritual. And because of that, you have to constantly kill animals in the desert, gallons upon gallons upon gallons of blood. And now you have to go do all sorts of genocides. You tortured us when we needed water. You killed us because we wanted to worship some other animal because you weren't anywhere to be found for 40 days. And we need to praise you because you started this whole mess. and just so that you could harden Pharaoh's heart, drag it out to make it even more difficult for us before you killed a bunch of people you didn't have to kill. What is wrong with you? Is this literally what God did? Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it that way. I would say like, he would bless you by taking you out of he put us in Egypt. Did he have to do it that way? Well, he doesn't have to do anything. God is more powerful. Exactly. So he chose to do it that way. His ways are high. You know what? I don't want to listen to you anymore. This is just absolute trash. And what I love about this chapter, I love the idea of circumcising the foreskins of your heart. I like that, like in the New Testament, I think it just says to circumcise your heart, but to add foreskin in there, it kind of ruins the metaphor. It's kind of like, how are you saying this? Sorry, what's the foreskin of your heart? Like, I guess the foreskin represents something. I don't know what it is. The extra flesh that you're born. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what the metaphor could possibly be, but, maybe I need to be a scholar for that. And then for the loathe thing, I think I don't want to say the whole chapter, but I generally think that this one was pretty trash. Just kind of like boring repetition again, same stuff over and over again. But the nice thing was we got through it pretty quickly. I know this isn't a good sales pitch, this chapter, but please subscribe. Sorry, at least like the video, at least like the better videos, and feel free to leave a comment, even if it's abusive toward this waste of a book, a waste of so many trees. Like, honestly, way too many trees for this nonsense. And we'll see you next time. Please do come back for the recap. Please don't leave me, please.